There are three ways to create a release within Release Tracker. The first method is to create a release as you would any other work item. In order to have Release Tracker track this release, you will need to click Add to Release Tracker in the Release Tracker widget on the form. From here, you will fill out the project and version information. If you leave the name of your release blank, completing the Add to Release Tracker form will name the release for you. Releases can also be created from the project's overview within Release Tracker. Clicking the Create Release button will open the Release Creation work item form. This method has the advantage of pre-filling some of the form for you, based on which project you have open when the button is clicked. Finally, releases can also be created from the versions overview within Release Tracker. Clicking the Create Release button will open the Release Creation work item form. This method also has the advantage of pre-filling some of the form for you. While planning and executing releases is a team effort, it is important to identify the steward of a release. This can be done by assigning an owner to a release. It indicates who will manage the administrative aspects of releasing your product. The owner may remain consistent across releases, rotate for each release, or vary depending on the release stage. To assign an owner, open the release in the work item view and update the assignment to the appropriate team member. Releases in Release Tracker also support milestones. Milestones help your team keep track of important dates and provide a clear timeline for the release. These milestones include work start date, which represents when work on the release begins, code freeze date, representing the date when no further code changes are allowed, target release date, which is the planned release date, actual release date, indicating when the release is officially published, and finally, end of support date, which is the date when the release will no longer be supported. All milestone fields are optional, allowing you to customize them based on your team's needs. Milestones provide an at-a-glance reference for your team to stay aligned and on track throughout the release process. Once you have completed the form, click Save and Close to finalize the creation of your release. With that, Release Tracker will now track your new release.